Gee, it's cold in here. Holy moly, garganzoli!
Holy moly, garganzoli, it's Jim Spagg's Sex Show. This is the first one of 1994, so check it out. Remember what I told you, folks. Video the show. And if you want to call Spagg at 335-0232. That's right, be sure to video the show because you know it might become a collector's item. Don't forget to call your friends. Tell them Spagg's on. I mean, holy moly, garganzoli, dude. Let's do it.
Hi everybody, it's me, Jim Spagg. I'd like to welcome you to my new show called Jim Spagg's Sex Show. Now, what you're watching here is public access television. Public access television is open to everybody. This is your opportunity to have a television show of your own, and it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to pay for it. They don't pay you. You do need to get some friends to help you out because they ain't going to give you free labor, but they do give you a studio and they give you all kinds of equipment and time to be on the television. So all you got to do is come down and apply and go through a couple of free courses. It takes a couple of days, and you can have your own TV show. This is First Amendment freedom of speech stuff. Excuse me. You're probably wondering about this name, Jim Spagg's Sex Show, right? Well, you see, under the First Amendment, freedom of speech, a person is permitted to say anything they want, right? You can say any kind of words or tell any kind of stories, or you can even talk about sex. Now, on public access television, they don't allow you to show explicit sex acts, but you can talk about them. That doesn't mean that this show is going to be all about sex. In fact, let me tell you a little story. One time I was looking through a writer's magazine, and I saw this ad in big letters that said, sex. Well, naturally, I had to start reading the ad. And what it said was, now that we got your attention, let us tell you about this writer's school. Well, it was just a way of getting attention, and Jim Spagg's Sex Show is a good way to catch people leafing through the TV guide, but it ain't going to let you down because you'll certainly hear some sexy stuff. We're going to use any kind of word you can imagine, and hopefully one day we'll get to have a live call-in show, and you can participate in all the fun and games, you see. In the meantime, in case you're wondering what the idea of this show is, let me tell you that this show has two ideas, okay? One idea is that people are too busy and too serious. Well, that's right, and that includes me. I'm too busy and I'm too serious, so I figured, hey, I gotta mellow out a little bit and have a show, you see, and show people that you don't have to be too busy and too serious. Now, the other idea is the one that really gets everybody. It's a simple idea. Everybody knows it's true, and yet it still drives them daffy down on the farm. Can you imagine that? The idea is simply this. Nudity is not dirty. Hey, I know that. Everybody knows that. Well, maybe so, but it's amazing how people go crazy when they see somebody taking off their clothes, or somebody naked putting their clothes on, or somebody naked dancing around, or somebody naked taking a shower. It drives them crazy, man. I mean, some people love it. They say it's great, you know, it's normal, it's natural, and it's right. But other people, oh my lordy, I mean, holy moly, garganzoli, mamma mia, pizzeria, everyone's got diarrhea, you know what I mean? Well, we're going to do this show, and we're probably going to have some problems because those people that are grouches, they aren't going to just change the channel and go to something else. They're going to call the police and call the DA and talk to the mayor and write to their congressman and even notify the president. Who knows? But we'll do it while we can because, you know, freedom isn't free, is it? But we're doing it while we have the opportunity. And that's why I'm trying to tell you people, get yourself a show, because I figure the more people who take advantage of access, that might make it grow, and maybe it'll stay around. Frankly, I think it's a temporary opportunity. I think it's going to fade away, and I'm taking advantage of it while I have the chance. So looky here, on with the show!
Say, everybody, I just thought you'd like to see what my house looked like when I came back. When I wrote my book, I mentioned a few times that the roof was leaking, and I'd ask a friend to fix it. But, you know, you can't always depend on friends. And my friend just never got around to it. And so the roof never got fixed. Now, I've made some videos from my home before. And if you've seen them, you might recall that this was my bed here. It's covered up by all the stuff that fell down from the ceiling, so it doesn't look too much like a bed anymore. But anyway, this is the old Spagg house here after it's been neglected. Look at that, isn't that a groovy scene? That's a far-out groovy scene, by God! Look at that. Holy moly, Gargonzoli! So, I don't know if it's Stromboli, man, I'm telling you. This is enough to make a fellow real sad, you know? It's just a crying shame. Look at that. The insulation hanging down, and a lot of my tapes got all wet and everything, and I don't know if they're salvageable. I sure hope they are. But this is just a sad story here. So, hey, look, there's me. Whoa, hey! Old Spagg. Ah, yeah! Anyway, let's just take another look at this deal here. Just insulation hanging down, and dresser got all wet, all the stuff inside of it. Nobody even moved it. Even when they found out it was leaking, people didn't move a lot of things that could have been moved. Everybody has their own idea what fun is, that's all I can tell you. Look, more insulation hanging down there. There's my TV up there. I think that may be alright. That may be one thing that didn't get wet. It was up there. Of course, who knows? I have to check it out. Is this a sad story or what? Oh boy. Yep, there she is, just a big mess. There's my bed right there. There's my bed. Oh, I hear water leaking. Yep, water on the shelf there, well. There's something you don't cry about, you laugh, right? I can't believe it. What a mess! I mean, I'm a messy guy, but I'm not this messy, I guarantee you. There's the old Spagg sign there. Look at that. It says Spagg. And there's a butterfly. You've probably seen the butterfly in the videos. And there's another thing that might not have got damaged. A little model of a car there. Was it a Morgan or something? Just sitting up there for a whole year. There's my thermometer. There's my wardrobe there. Oh, my lordy me! Some got wet and some didn't. I don't know what the deal is. I have to check it all out. There's my cat calendar. It's looking a little sad and flappy. Look at that poor thing there. Cat looks like it has a ear hanging over its eye there or something, doesn't it? Well, that's the way it is moving west, folks. Take another look at that there. Yeah, look at that. Is that an interesting sight or what? I don't know if the cat's happy to see me back home. Oh, there it is. Oh, boy, boy, oh, boy. Now, here, I'll take it out here. Go. There's some, on the floor, they got these pills to catch the water. They both fill up. Pills are full of water. And as you can see, lots of drywall there. Just come down from the ceiling to say hello to the floor. I'm sure the floor's happy to see it. But I can't say I'm too happy about all this jazz. Now, there's a little collector's item there. You see that statue there? That's a statue made out of coal. It's made out of coal. It's a statue of a coal miner.